Myanmar farmers in 90s, they are very traditional and they don't want to use any chemicals. So the yield were very low as well. So what we had to do when we started the business is we had to educate them a lot. We travel across the country, so we visited each and every village. We talked to farmers. We conduct farmers meeting and demonstrations. After 2 decades, we have now 2,500 employees across the group and across the country, and 1,000 of them are agronomists. We have first ever chemical formulation plant in Myanmar, as well as first ever bulk blending fertilizer plant in Myanmar. We identified a project 2 years ago, that is to build a formulation plant in Myanmar. We have one formulation plant in Myanmar, but the wall has progressed since then, and the current technology focus on the more advanced formulation to minimize impact on environment. And we wanted to set up that factory in Myanmar for a few reasons. We are currently depending, 100% on import. Not just our company, the country as well. So we want to have our own factory here, formulation factory here, so that we have direct control over the quality, as well as the recipes that can be customized for the needs of Myanmar farmers. And the third aspect is to reduce cost. Besides financing, IFC is a well-known and very extremely reputable organization. And the fact that we have received support from them is like an endorsement to our brand and our company. So we can actually talk separately about agrochemical market as well as fertilizer market. The current market size, we cannot have the very accurate data, but then we do guesstimation. So the current market size could be around 1.2, 1.3 million tons. And out of which, I think we guess at least 80% are being imported from China. I would safely say that 50% are smuggled products. So in terms of chemicals, I guess our current market size is around $150 million, 30% of which is being smuggled in, or so-called illegal products. The first issue is the quality. So according to fertilizer law, we have to declare the nitrogen content, phosphate content, and potash content on the label. Or the smuggled products have these NPK percentage mentioned on the label. However, no one can guarantee the actual content. That's the first quality issue. The second quality issue, and which is actually more serious, is the heavy metal content. In terms of fertilizers, so we are not using, our farmers are not using as much as they have to use. So comparatively, we have a very similar land size of the agricultural land as Vietnam. But our fertilizer usage is only 1/6 of that of Vietnam. The problem is the farmers are not using adequately. So they are not achieving the best yield yet. In terms of chemicals, similar story, very, very similar story. Our market size is just 1/5 of that of Vietnam or Thailand. Myanmar fertilizer market and agrochemical market has lots of room to grow. So we see ourselves dedicated to that development, and we will put more investment and we will expand our operation in both fertilizers and chemicals. And of course, we are building our microfinance institution in order to help farmers. So that's our next step. Our next goal is to grow our MFI.